व्रज जनरंजना
यशोदानंदन
यमुनतीरावनचारी
तीरा
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहार जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना
यशोदानंदन
यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे
जय राधा
जय राधा माधव राधा माधव श्री राधे राधा गोपाल जू राधा श्री राधे जय श्रील प्रभुपाद
जय जय
प्रभुपाद जय जय
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय श्रील गुरुदेव নিতাই গৌরা হরি বল, হরি বল, হরি বল, নিতাই গৌরা হরি বল।
जय जय श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचर्य श्री श्रीमद गौर गोविंद स्वामी शील गुरुदेव की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचर्य श्री श्रीमद ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचर्य श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। राधा गोपाल जी की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय। श्री गौरीताई की जय। वेद भक्त वृंद की जय। जय गौतमानंदी। All Gurus assembled devotees. All Gurus, Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga, Gopal. Hare Krishna. Generally, we give importance to 3-4 things in this world. First thing is that we give importance to our life. Second thing, we also give importance to our finance or monetary things. Third thing, we want to give importance to our intelligence. And the fourth one is we give importance to our speeches. So these are very, very important things for us. But how this life, money, intelligence, and our speeches will be successful, that part we do not know. Therefore, it is becoming just useless. If our life is not being attracted towards the lotus feet of Krishna, then what is the use of this life? And we may earn so much money, but if that money is not properly spent, what is the word properly? That means the money should be spent for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. And that can be only done if we are giving or donating that money to proper person. Because directly we may not be able to use our money for the pleasure of Krishna. But the devotees of Krishna, Vaishnava Sadhu, they know how to properly use our money. So if we want to give some charity, so we should find a real Brahmana or real Vaishnava, and we should give that money to them so that they will use this money, our money, for the pleasure of Krishna. Because the Brahmana, Vaishnava, Sadhu, they have no self-desire or self-interest, and they will not use the money meant for the Supreme Lord Krishna. And the intelligence. We are applying our intelligence for what? To get some material happiness. If we will not use that intelligence to give pleasure to Bhagavan Krishna by doing some seva, rendering devotional services, then we cannot get the real happiness. So, therefore, the intelligence can be properly used if someone is engaged in Krishna's devotional service. And this pleasure, the bliss one will get by doing seva, that is the topmost bliss in this material planet. So, therefore it is said that one should always try to render seva to Bhagavan Krishna. Otherwise, he will become morose. Sevananda sukha, sevananda. Even many people, they want to merge into Brahman effulgence to get some pleasure or bliss. But that is just a tiny drop of water in front of an ocean. The Sevananda is just like ocean, Sindhu. And the Brahmananda, what the many people, so-called jnanis, they think that they have so much knowledge and they are doing so much austerities, very strict sadhana, in order to get a small drop of water, means very tiny pleasure by merging into Brahman effulgence. So, see, and the people, they want to use their words, voice, for what? To impress others. Many good speakers are there. They speak very nicely. Platform speakers are there. Politicians are there. Hours together they are speaking, giving speeches. For what? Only to impress the listener or the public. We have gotten this tongue to speak, no doubt. We cannot remain without speaking. But how we can properly utilize this tongue? If you will speak Krishna Katha, if you glorify Krishna, then we will be benefited by speaking Krishna Katha, and the others, those who listen Krishna Katha, they will be benefited. So therefore, the human being, getting birth in a very high class family, but not thinking about the Supreme Lord Krishna, not turning face towards Krishna, they are called Hari Vimukha Jana. They are having aversion for Krishna. So if someone has taken birth in a very high class family, but not having any relationship with Lord Hari, what is the use of taking birth in that high class family? That birth in high class family just useless. And man is having so much opulences, so much wealth, money, but using that money for what? Just sense gratification. Using money for sense gratification. That is offensive. That is sinful activities. The sinful activities is to use our everything for sense gratification. That is sinful activities. And one has possessed so much money, but not serving Bhagavan Krishna with that money, that is offensive. And one is becoming offender. So what is the use of this money? One is a rich fellow, wealthy person. What is the use of that wealth? And somebody are very puffed up that they are having so much beauty, or they are having so much physical strength. But why one will develop so much pride for his beauty? Can anyone become more beautiful than Bhagavan Krishna? Can anyone will become more beautiful than Srimati Radharani? Even the beauty or the strength, physical strength, for which we are developing so much pride, cannot be compared with the toe-nail of Lord Hari. What to speak about others? And some are claiming that they are very knowledgeable person, scholarly person, learned in many things. Panditya, we say in Sanskrit word, Panditya, so much Panditya is there. But are they using that Panditya, that knowledge, to draw the conclusion of Bhakti? Bhakti Siddhanta? Or are they using that knowledge to serve Bhagavan Krishna? So what is the use of that knowledge? Huge knowledge. Some so much degrees there. What is the use of this? So, Indriya. Then comes Indriya, senses. We have the senses, Jnanendriya and Karmendriya, working senses and knowledge acquiring senses. But if the senses are not ready to serve the master of senses, what is the use of these senses? So therefore, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Kabiraj Das Goswami, he has mentioned Madhya Leela, 2nd chapter, text 29. Bangsi Gana Mruto Dhamo Lavanya Mruto Janmasthano Jena Dekhe Se Chanda Bodhana Se Noyone Ki Bakajo Podukaro Munde Bajo Se Noyone Rahe Ki Karona. This is very nice. Of what use are the eyes of one who does not see? Who does not see the face of Krishna, which resembles the moon and is the birthplace of all beauty and the reservoir of the nectarian songs of his flute. Oh, let a thunderbolt strike his head. Why does he keep such eyes? One is having eyes, but not seeing Krishna's beauty. What is the use of that eyes? The next one, in 31, Krishnero Madhuro Bani Amrutero Tarangini Taro Probes Nahi Je Sravana Kana Kori Chidra Sama Jani Se Sravana Taro Janma Hilo Karona. The topics about Krishna are like waves of nectar. If such nectar does not enter one's ear, there is no better than the whole of a damaged concept. Such an ear is created for no purpose. Srimad Bhagavatam in this connection saying, Ayur Harati Vaipumsam Udyan Astam Cha Janmaso Tasyarte Jat Khyano Nita Uttama Soloko Bhartaya 2:3:17. Anyway, Tarava Kinna Jivanti Vatsa Kinna Sosanti Uta No Khadanti No Mehanti Kim Grami Pasavo Pare. Is from 17 to 24. These are the Bhagavatam slokas. From there you can understand how the usefulness of our indriyas, senses. So that therefore it is said, if eyes are going for enjoyment. If the ears are going for enjoyment, then we can say these eyes and ears are useless, no value. Because the senses are bhogarata, engaged in bhog, engaged in enjoyment. Then again it said about the 32, about the jiva, the tongue. Krishnera adhara mruta Krishna guna charita Sudha sara swada vinindana Tara swada jena jane Janniya namayokene Sera sona bheko jiva samo. The nectar from the lips of Lord Krishna and his transcendental qualities and characteristics surpass the taste of the essence of all nectar. And there is no fault in tasting such nectar. If not taste it, he should die immediately after birth. And his tongue is to be considered no better than the tongue of a frog. So, why the example of frog is given here? What frog is doing? Producing sound, kadak, 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 and inviting snake, please come and devour me, I am here. So similarly, the tongue we are using for so many nonsense topics. And finally, just we are going to die. That's all. Then comes how our nose is useless. Mruga modo nilotporo Milane Jerimoro Jehi Hare Taro Garbomano He no Krishna Anga Jaro Nahi Se Sambandho Se Nasa Vatsara Samana. One's nostrils are no better than the bellows of a blacksmith. If one has not smelled the fragrance of Krishna's body, which is like the aroma of musk combined with that of the bluish lotus. Indeed, such combinations are actually defeated by the aroma of Krishna's body. We are using so many types of perfume. Spray, body spray, deodorant. Many things you are using for getting very better smell of one type of fragrance. But if anyone has smelled chandan, tulasi, flower, camphor, aguru, kasturi, chua, offered to the lotus feet of Bhagavan Krishna, he can forget about all types of this material perfume. Have you visited Gundicha Mandir after Ratha Yatra, after return car festival? Jagannath, after coming back to his own throne, own mandir, have you anyone visited Gundicha Mandir? If any time you go to visit Gundicha Mandir after Ratha Yatra, Ratha Yatra finished. After 2-3 days after you go and you just enter into the Gundicha Mandir, then you can realize so much fragrance will come from that Gundicha Mandir. We went to, we saw this thing. So much. You cannot imagine. Deity is not there, Seva Puja is not going on, still that fragrance is there. So if someone will not get that type of fragrance from the body of Bhagavan Krishna, what is the use of keeping this nostril? It is said like Vatsara Saman. Vatsa means the bellow. Bellow being used by blacksmith to produce air. In order to make fire, more fire, to melt the iron. They do that. That vatsa, that bellow, is just sending some air to fire, again taking it inside. Our nostril, our nose are like that. So, then our skin. Skin, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 2, text 34, it is said, Krishna kara pada tala, koti chandra susitala, taro sparsho, jena sparsho moni, taro sparsho nahi jaro, se jau ko tharo tharo, sei bopu lauha samajani. The palms of Krishna's hands and the soles of his feet are so cool and pleasant that they can be compared only to the light of millions of moons. One who has touched such hands and feet has indeed tasted the effects of touchstone. If one has not touched them, his life is spoiled and his body is like iron. Now question will come, how it will be possible? So all the devotees should become Brahmana to enter into Krishna. Temple room, do Seva Puja. And that is also not possible. And some restrictions are there for Matajis, especially in India. India, I don't know, Odisha, definitely not possible for Mataji to enter into the altar and touch Bhagavan's lotus feet and lotus hand. It's not possible. How then one can realize? This question may arise. So, what is the answer? The same thing will say, निताई पद कमल कोटि चंद्र सुशीतल जे छाया जगत जुड़ाए. Same, the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu also is having the millions, the light and soothing effect, cooling effect of millions of moons. So who has taken shelter at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, he can feel. In other words, we can say that if someone is fortunate enough to touch the lotus feet of Gurudev, then he can feel how smooth, how cooling effect is there. So then our talk or our skin will not look for any material touch. So therefore, the mouth by which we speak so many things, if that mouth we are not using to glorify Bhagavan Krishna, that mouth is meant for only to take nonsense food and nonsense talk. We have some working senses. Hasta. Hasta means hands. We spoke about knowledge acquiring senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Hasta, our hand is also working senses. So what this hand is doing? These hands are doing so many things, so many activities in this world, but not serving in the temple. Not cleaning temple. What Guru Bhastaka was saying? Sri Vigraharadhana Nityanan Srungara Tanmandir Marjanado Yuktasya Bhaktang Sanijung Jatopi Bande Guru Sri Charanaravind. Gurudev is teaching us. He does. He dresses deities, he worships deities, he cooks for deities, even he cleanses the deity temple. So therefore, our hands should be used to serve the temple. Sunday feast, let us go. Take prasad and come back. How many? They do seva? I was in Delhi for at least 15 days. Delhi temple, because Gurudev was supposed to go to Australia. He went there to get the Australia visa, and it was taking long time. I was remaining in Delhi temple, and I saw how some Marwadi group is there, Gujarati, Marwadi, they are businessmen. They deal with lakhs of rupees. But they come carrying some bhoga for the deities. And their Matajis, they will come and they will be engaged in doing seva. After that, prasadas, kirtan, pravachan, prasad, they will again clean the temple, then they will go back to their home. I saw 2 Sundays I spent there, and I saw these 2 Sundays, how they are doing so much seva in the temple. So, and we have gotten these legs for what? We are going so many places. Pleasure trip. No? Holiday trips. Spending time, different hill stone, or very, what do you say, healthy place. Spend time there, you go there and spend so much money. But we don't want to go to temple. Even many persons, they go pilgrimage. And they are, I have heard, in Delhi they have some conducted tour bus services there, transport. They bring people from Delhi, Mathura, Vrindavan, back to Delhi, on the way Agra. The maximum persons, they come in the tour to see Agra Taj Mahal, but not Mathura, Vrindavan, Kansa's prison house, Janmasthan. They are not interested. What to speak about others? My own brother also did the same thing. Anyway, so if someone will go to a temple, what benefit he will get? First of all, he will see the beautiful form of deities, Radha, Krishna, Gaur-Nita, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, deities. The second thing is that he will darshan of sadhu. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Tirtha phala sadhu sangha, sadhu sangha Namonohara Jatha sadhu totha tirtha Sthira kari nija chitta nirantara. What is the result of going to Tirtha place, pilgrimage place? Many are going only to dip into the holy river or holy pond. That is not real Tirtha Yatra. The result one will get going to Tirtha only by associating with sadhu. And not only just associating or seeing sadhu, but also one would become very intimate to sadhu. How one will become intimate to sadhu? When one will develop desire, eagerness to listen from sadhu. then it will be very intimate to sadhu. And what sadhu saying? What sadhu speaks? Sadhu speaks about bhajana, Krishna bhajan. Therefore, sadhu sangha is needed. Krishna bhajan manohara. It's a very beautiful thing, very nice thing if someone is a Krishna bhajan. And that one can learn from a sadhu. Therefore, sadhu sangha is the most important thing. So, we are a body, and we all like this body. We'll take care of this body. Multivitamin, minerals, every day we are taking to keep the body. But what is the use of this body if one is not serving Hari Guru Vaishnava with this body? If this body is not serving Hari Guru Vaishnava, this body will be lost at last. Kukura Surgala Sabo Anandita Hoye Mohotsava Karibe Amar Deha. The vultures, jackals, dogs, crows, they will make feast with this body. But we are not using this body for Hari Guru Vaishnava Seva. Somebody, they are claiming they are great writer. So many novels, so many poems, they are writing. And they are doing one type of sadhana. Sitting, writing and writing. What they are writing? Are they glorifying through their writing to Krishna? Are they glorifying through their writing to a Vaishnava? So what is their writing is? Day and night. I know. Some are always engaged in writing. What the use of that writing? Only some prestige, false prestige, pratishtha. What is the use of that false prestige, pratishtha? The body will go, that pratishtha gone. They will put your one statue and put garland yearly one time when the appearance day, birthday. Then the crow and birds will pass stool on your head. Therefore we are writing. What the use of this? And we are all in our own home, making a house, building, let's say, duplex or something. There are many types of buildings there now constructing. But what is happening there? Some, what is that? Some songs and some gan, bhajana, this music. will be going on day and night. The children, they will be dancing with that music. It is happening. I saw that, what I'm saying. I saw. What is the use of that house? After we will die, we don't have our own house. That's gone. Rather, if one is having 3, 4 children, they will fight in the court to get the share of the house. Even it may be some feet or some meters, still they will break it to pieces. Hard-earned money, I did this house. The remaining Narkoloko, you will see this house is divided to so many parts. If that house, at least one Vaishnava will put his feet in that house, then making or building that house will become very nice. At least that time one will think, oh, I am living my body in this house, which is a tirtha. Because the father put his step here. Tirthapada is Krishna, and who is taking shelter at the lotus feet of Tirthapada is Tirthapada. So Tirthapada has put his step here. The dusts are here. My life became successful. Okay, now I can simply leave my body without anything. But it's very rare. No one wants to invite a sadhu, a Vaishnava to their house, but they do party. They do party, birthday party, marriage anniversary day party, they do party. Then, nowadays, in the party, this became very famous, alcohol, cocktail party. So, in which desha, in which country, in which village, in which house, Vaishnava has gone. Vaishnava has put his footstep. That became pure, mitra, sacred place. This thing, Bhagavan one time spoke very nicely, but our brothers, sisters, they criticized him so much. I could not tolerate it. He went to Kendrapada. The Kendrapada is the place where Bhaktivinoda Thakur was remaining, where Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur took birth. Such a pure place. And Prabhu was glorifying that place. He was saying, you people, those who are born here, are automatically pure because pure souls were here. But they could not appreciate it. He spoke from Manabuddha Chautisa. This song he sang, then he said this thing, but they could not appreciate it. This is not a story, nothing. Why this? So, the place actually where the sadhus are moving, Krishna is there. That place is Mathura, that place is Vrindavana. Where there is sadhu, there is Bhagavan Krishna. Sadhu cannot remain without Krishna. Krishna cannot remain without sadhu. Bhakta Bhagavan Avichadya Samtarka. He said in Sanskrit word, Avichadya. Not breakable. This relationship cannot be broken. It's an eternal relationship. So, where sadhu is going, visiting, that place become a real tirtha. A real tirtha. So, we are so puffed up, so proud. We are raising our head and walking like this. My Gurudev said, tongue. Just raising head, oh, so much. I am so. I am great. Prime Minister, President. But did you bow down your head one time at the lotus feet of Krishna and Krishna Bhakta? If you have not bowed down your head, how you can say I am the great? How can raise your head? Huh? Only to get thunderbolt. So, samandha, seva, we do not know what the meaning is. We don't know the meaning of relationship, and we do not know the meaning of seva, service. Therefore, we are becoming very puffed up, and finally, only going to the hellish planet. The result is only going to hellish planet. Jantrana, so much pain, so much suffering is there. So therefore, we will have to listen from a Gaura Priyajana. The dear devotees of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. We'll have to remember what exactly the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu, wanted from us. What he actually wanted from us. And we should act according to desire. Mahaprabhu wanted that everyone should go and serve the lotus feet of Krishna. Krishna pada srita. Take shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. That was the desire of Mahaprabhu. One who will be able to take shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, he is a really blissful, peaceful, fearless one. Asaka bhaya amruta adhar tomar charana doyo tahate ekhano visrama labhiya chadinu bhaver bhaya. He is fearless. He has no lamentation, no delusion, no fear for death. That Mahaprabhu wants us. But how many are thinking seriously about this? Very, very few. We say Sanskrit, birala, very rare. A rare person, they think about it. Why? Why we are not able to think what Mahaprabhu said? We are not able to think what Mahaprabhu's dear devotees said to us. Only thing is that we are all influenced by the three modes of material nature. We are not able to go beyond this material nature. So therefore, even if we are reading, we are listening, but still we are not doing ourselves. We have not gone out of these clutches of this material nature. Gunatita. So, if one will be able to come out from the clutches of Maya, one will be able to come out from the influence of the three modes of nature, then he will develop some knowledge. How to utilize this body, material body, nicely for the pleasure of Krishna. Gunatita, Mayatita. Who is Mayatita, who is Gunatita? He knows how to use this body proper way. And we know 5 limbs of bhakti. What are those? Ado Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sangha. Tata Bhajana Kriya Tanartha Nivrutti. These are their gradual process. But 5 limbs Bhaktanga is Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavata Sravana, Nama Kirtana, Mathura Vasa, Shraddhaya Simurti Sevana. These 5 limbs are there. Rupa Goswami Pada also said this 5 gradual process come to Prem stage. We are not going to that. These 2 things are very, very important things. Mathura Vasa, Srimurti Shraddhaya Sevana. What is Mathura Vasa is? What is Mathura Vasa? Real, the meaning of Mathura Vasa. We don't have Gyan, knowledge about Mathura. We don't have knowledge about Krishna. How we can live in Mathura? So when one will be able to understand how to utilize his all the senses, limbs, body, everything for the pleasure of Krishna, then we can say he is fit, he is eligible to remain in Mathura. Mathura Vasa will start that time. Only you are speaking Mathura Vasa. Oh, you are seeing remaining in temple, Mathura Vasa. It's not real Mathura Vasa. If 4 pieces paneer will give 2 pieces, they will say, why to me 2 pieces, to him 4 pieces? Is it Mathura Vasa? Is it Mathura Vasa? Hey, you gave chena to him, you did not give chena to me. Is it Mathura Vasa? It's not Mathura Vasa. Mathura Vasa means Mathuresa Krishna. We should, day and night, 24 hours, we should think that how Krishna will be happy. Krishna will be pleased. Then we can say, yes, I am in Mathura. I am doing Mathura Vasa. The next is Shraddha Sevana. We are using this word Shraddha. Rupa Goswami Pad said, this is first thing is Shraddha. So what is the meaning of Shraddha? We say meaning of Shraddha is faith, faith. Okay. What type of faith? Arey Baba, you are sitting here for 1.5 hours, 2 hours. After that, your faith is gone. What you are saying, faith? When you are listening, you are depending on Krishna. After listening, after going to your home, you will not depend on Krishna, you depend on your own strength, own physical strength and bala and aishwarya and opulences. And you are saying Shraddha. What Shraddha is? Shraddha means completely depending on Krishna. That is Shraddha. Shraddha will develop when one is completely dependent on Krishna. Saranagati. Saranagati. How many percentage? Shraddha, that percentage. According to your Saranagati, your Shraddha. 10 paisa or 10 pennies. Saranagati. Shraddha also 10 pennies. 10 paisa. We say paisa. So how will gradually improve in devotional service, Baba? From the first stage, you failed. I am bhakta. Can I say I am a devotee? How I am surrendered, I am how much depending on Krishna. How can I say I am devotee? We should understand this. So we'll have to pray to Sriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who actually came here to give us all these things. Shraddha, Rati, Bhakti, Prem. He came to give us these things. Prem Ratana Dharma Helaya Harain. Gora Pahuna Bhajya Moin. Vaishnav song is there. I am not doing Mahaprabhu's Kirtan. I am not doing Mahaprabhu's Seva. I am just losing this Prema Ratna, the jewel, that wealth, love wealth, for which Mahaprabhu appeared here. Mahaprabhu appeared here to give us that love wealth to one and all. But we are losing it. So, we should cry. We should cry. My Gurudev always saying, we have open crying school, come and join and cry. For what? Please, I am unqualified one. I am not eligible to remain at your lotus feet. But you are so patita pavana, patita dhamma, patita pavana to me. This much qualification I am having, I am patita. I am really fallen soul. Please accept me because you are the deliverer of fallen souls. Knowing this thing, I came to you. So, and more merciful one is Mahaprabhu's own man. More patita pavana there. So, if we can go to the lotus feet of patita pavana, Mahaprabhu and Mahaprabhu's followers, some hope is there. Otherwise, no hope. No hope. No hope. Huh? Then, why? Why you are not crying? Why you are not able to cry? One devotee asked Gurudev, Gurudev, I am not able to cry. Gurudev said, put chili powder on your eyes and cry. If you are not able to cry, put chili powder in your eyes. I am not able to cry. Huh? So, why? Why one is not able to cry? The reason is there. What is that reason is? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moho, Mada, Matsarya. As long as these 6 enemies are with us, we cannot cry for Bhagavan Krishna. This is the result. We are not able to become free from the clutches of the 6 enemies. So how can we cry for Krishna? And Mahaprabhu swore, unless you will cry, you cannot get Krishna. Huh? Kaha gale kaha paun, Murali Badana. Where I'll go, I'll see that Krishna holding flute, playing flute. We don't need other form. Krishna's many other forms are there, we don't need. I need, specifically Mahaprabhu said, I need to see Krishna holding flute, playing flute. Kahan gale, kahan paun gale. Day and night Mahaprabhu was crying for Krishna. Are we really crying for Krishna? No, we are not crying for Krishna. Somebody died in our family, we are crying. We lost in share market, we are crying. Huh? Lost business, we are crying. But we are not crying for Krishna. So, Prabhupada Maharaj, he stressed on one thing. Yes, be Krishna conscious. You should be Krishna conscious. Now your consciousness make it Krishna conscious and make your consciousness pure. That Prabhupada's desire. All the acharyas, their desire is that. Don't be so much body conscious, mind conscious, this conscious, that conscious. Be Krishna conscious. Just you change your Chetana consciousness. Chetana Shila. Krishna Chetana Shila. And it is not a big thing, a big issue. Because we are all Chetana Shila, we are all conscious beings. But very tiny consciousness we have. We are Anu Chetana Jiva. And Krishna is Vibhu Chetana Jiva. Whatever Chetana, consciousness we are having, that is Krishna Paratantra. What is the meaning Krishna Paratantra? Who is conscious? Who is having life? Who can move by his own will? He is conscious. That means who is having independence, he is conscious. But we are becoming conscious to use our independence for our enjoyment. And we are claiming that we are conscious being. That means tiny consciousness, tiny independence, what we got from Bhagavan Krishna, that we are using improper way, abusing. Therefore, we are here in this material world and suffering life after life. So, Krishna has given that independence. He is not trying to control anyone because he has given our sweet will. And only we should use that sweet will for the pleasure of Krishna. Then we are with Krishna. We are always with Krishna. Though we will be here in this material planet, but still we are with Krishna. Because we used our consciousness right way. And Krishna is very dear to that person who is utilizing his consciousness in right way. So he is a bhakta. Therefore, bhakta is not far away from Bhagavan, and Bhagavan is not far away from bhakta. Jomang pasyati sarvatra. Tasyang Jomang pasyati sarvatra. Sachamen. Jasyang. Anyway, who is seeing me within everyone and everyone within me, he is not going away from my vision and I am not going away from his vision. So, then what is a real designation of Jiva that time? That time the Jiva is becoming Sevaka, Bhakta. This word is very popular. Sevaka, Bhakta, we are all Bhakta, we are all Sevaka. We are saying we are Dasa. What type of Dasa? What type of Dasa? If Dasa will order to master, give me this, give me palau, nice food, nice place to stay. Can I say I'm Dasa? So, Sevaka will serve, Seva will do Seva to a Sabhya. And that Seva must please the Sabhya. Otherwise, that cannot be said Seva. Seva means Sabhya will be pleased. Then that can be called as Seva. And if we are failing to do Seva to the Sabhya, what will be the result? If we are failing to do Seva for the pleasure of Sabhya, what will happen to us? We will become Maya Seva. We will do Seva to Maya. So when someone will serve Maya, Maya is very tricky one. Give you something and bring you to her clutches. We say, if you will put ghee to the nose of a cat, that cat will run after you. Similarly, we will have to run after Maya. And this is our position, that we are going to the clutches of Maya and we are claiming that we are realized persons. So if someone is really Sevako, he has nothing to enjoy, nothing to give up. No bhoga, no tyaga. Sevaka has no bhoga. He has no tyaga. Why tyaga? Why give up? Everything belongs to Krishna. Everyone belongs to Krishna. What is tyaga is? All the bhogos and tyagos can be used for the pleasure of Krishna. When one will give pleasure to Krishna, that bhoga tyaga is immaterial for him. He is not going to think about bhoga tyaga. They say, suppose the iPad, all these things, technology. This technology can be used for Krishna Seva. This type of technical things can be used for Krishna Seva. But if someone does not know that everything should be used for Krishna Seva, then he will say, hey, this is Maya, 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 throw it. So, to give this type of valuable informations to the jivas, especially in this age of Kali, Bhagavan is sending his own man to this world to help us. And these Bhagavan's representatives, they are bringing the message from Bhagavan and just delivering us. Suppose one postal, what do you say, peon? You have postman. Postman gave you one envelope. You took that envelope and kept it on yourself. And you did not even open it. In that envelope, one letter came that within such and such a date, if you will come and claim, you will get some monetary benefit. But you are so careless, you kept that envelope on yourself, not opening it. And that time gone, that date gone, then after that you opened, what will happen? Oh, I lost so much. Similarly, the messenger of Vaikuntha They are coming and giving message to us. If we will become careless, if we will not try to get that message, then we will just lament after some time, oh, what I did, I wasted time. So, this is called Dibya Gyan. Whatever the messenger of Vaikuntha giving us, that is called Dibya Gyan. They don't come here to just distribute this material knowledge. So, if someone is accepting that knowledge, then he will be able to understand who is Bhagavan, who is Bhakta, what is Bhakti is. So, from this we can understand that. Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, from this one will be able to understand that those who are giving us Dibya Gyan, or in other words, those who are bringing us to Bhakti path, that Bhakta can be called as Guru. So unless one has received this knowledge from a Bhakta, he has not come to the doorstep of Bhakti. Not to speak about knowing Bhagavan Krishna. So, many in this world, they consider this, the giver of the transcendental knowledge is an ordinary person. Therefore, they disrespect, they neglect. And due to that, they commit offenses and finally they just go to hellish planet. Dibya Jnana, transcendental knowledge. The representative of Krishna is distributing transcendental knowledge. To whom he is not giving or very careful to distribute that knowledge. Who is having little duplicity or crookedness. My Gurudev, since I met him 1983 until 1996, many were sitting and listening. And Gurudev, he was a real Brahmana, he was not a Krupana, miserly one. He was giving this knowledge every day without any discrimination. But how many could understand what he said? I said that day, royal staircase. Huh? Have you seen Sundarananda Prabhu? Royal staircase. Gurudev's royal staircase. Have you seen?
Yes, yes.
Huh? Have you seen?
Yeah. Yeah. Many are
What
there.
you saw there? What
Many,
you saw there?
many devotees surrounding Gurudev, asking questions.
Surrounded.
Yeah.
Many questions, many
Yeah.
recording,
Yeah.
microphone. Maybe very few, 3 or 4 are still with Gurudev. Where the others are? Where they have gone? Royal staircase. After speaking 2 hours, giving is so much blood, again they were coming until Bhajan Kutir.
Yeah.
Where they are now. Gurudev was not doing partiality. He was distributing this knowledge to everyone. Where they are? 4,000 tapes. Where tapes are? Videos. So much video. What is happening? So, one man say, oh, Gurudev did not speak truth. I did not get anything from him. No. He was speaking to everyone. What is the problem? When Gurudev left, the comments came, old chapter gone, now we'll start a new chapter.
Yeah.
Is there any new chapter in Krishna consciousness? There is old chapter, new chapter is there. Can anyone will say something new about this transcendental knowledge? What is the real problem? Only duplicity, crookedness. Arey Baba, Gurudev was in Mayapur, just left body. They did planning. Where to go, how to go. Even one night before Mangalarti, jumped the boundary wall and left. If you go in the morning time, I may say, hey, where are you going? So, before 4:30, jumped the wall and went away. Big sannyasi now. Big sannyasi. Many sannyasis now. So, Gurudev did not speak Divya Gyan to them. He was speaking something for his own pleasure, for his own self-interest. Where they are. The thing is that this Divya Gyan, this transcendental knowledge will never penetrate your heart unless you are free from duplicity. Niskapata. You become simple-hearted. Then all Vaishnava qualities will enter inside. All the knowledge, all the Divya Gyan will be revealed to you. That's what Krishna Saraswati Thakur is saying. And we experienced. I don't know others. I experienced so much. Hey, Maha. Hey, Maha. What Maha will do? Oh, Bhakti Shakti. Acha, where is Bhakti Shakti, Baba? So, therefore, Bhakti Saraswati Thakur saying, Bhagavan is not a foolish one. He will shower mercy on whom? Only who will become a simple-hearted devotee. Dhruva Maharaj, he didn't know anything. He got so much. At least Prahlad Maharaj could listen in the womb of mother. But Dhruva Maharaj didn't listen anything. But he got so much mercy from Bhagavan. Bhagavan will shower mercy on them, those who will become free from all types of duplicity, crookedness. Especially Bhagavan will send a person to him. Sadhu is coming by the mercy of Krishna. Krishna jodi krupa karen, kon bhagyavane? Guru antarjami rupe sikhaya apani. If Krishna will shower mercy on anyone, Guru will appear. He is antarjami, Chaitya Guru. He will appear and he will teach how to serve Bhagavan Krishna. Because that is the only activities of our life. We have joined this Krishna consciousness. We are claiming that we are devotees. At least we should know this thing. So many things are there. Bhakti Saraswati Thakur said, if you are not 100% taking shelter at the lotus feet of your Guru, again you will come to the womb of your mother. Again you will find one mother and come to her womb. Guru Krishna Asrayo. We should take shelter at the lotus feet of Guru and Krishna. Then we can stop coming here. Very miserable place. Painful place. Dukkhalayam asasutam. Then we can know our Swarup. We can do what is the duty of a Vaishnava or a Das. Swarup is our Das. All the mind, body, intelligence, limbs, senses, everything, that time we can use properly for the pleasure of Krishna. Otherwise, these senses, this mind will go for material enjoyment. Bhogarata. It is said in Sanskrit, Bhogarata Vyartha, Jivana Vyartha. If anything, our body, mind, intelligence will be used for enjoyment, then this will become useless, proved useless. So, this thing will have to always listen from Guru, Sadhu. Sadhu sleeps, Guru sleeps. Then we can make our life successful life. We are thinking we are successful in many considerations, but really we are all failures. We are all useless. So we should make our life really successful. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. शील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री राधा गोपाल जी की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय। श्री गौनिताय की जय। समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। हिताय गौर जय श्री श्रीमद सज्जन दास महाराज की गुरुदेव की जय।
गुरुदेव की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद।
Any question?
We should raise their hand.
There is one on the chat, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. You said Mathuravas is we must using our senses for Bhagavan satisfaction. Is Mathuravasa also mean sadhu association? Because Mathura always remaining in sadhu's heart. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
A sadhu cannot remain without Bhagavan Krishna. Where sadhu is there, Bhagavan Krishna is there, and where sadhu is there, Mathura is there. So if someone will have sadhu's association, remain with sadhu, but I said with simple heart, serving sadhu, then he is serving in Mathura.
Bagaimana Profesor Darsan yang bertanya sudah puas dengan jawaban Guru Maharaj?
Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
Personachi? No.
Silakan yang lain. Please, the other devotees who want to ask question, please raise your hand or write in the chat.
Okay. So, no question, we'll keep it here. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you
Guru
very
Maharaj.
much.
I want to speak little bit more. I want to report two
How
things.
to understand? While we are not qualified enough to understand it.
This is
Oh yeah, Krishna Maharani. Hare Krishna Gurudev. How to understand Sri Guru instruction?
When
we are
one
not
is a
qualified
child,
enough to understand it.
he or she has to completely depend on their parents. And whatever parents will say, they will have to accept it because their knowledge is very limited. So, even if you don't have any intelligence, but still, if you completely depend on Sadhu Guru, then time will come, by the mercy of Mahaprabhu, you can understand everything nicely.
Thank you. So another one question from Madan Gopal. Is that will be class tomorrow?
When we are listening to only classes from Sadhu, what is there that is missing? Only. She's asking when we are listening
from Janavi,
to only
Madhavi,
online class.
when we
What
are
is there
listening
that is
to
missing?
only classes from Sadhu,
Missing is
there
eyes to eyes union, that merciful glance is missing. Still, this Zoom class is a little bit helping, but not like sitting in front of Sadhu. Definitely some help is there. And also environment, that is a more important thing. where you are sitting, where suppose you are also taking care of your children and running that something you are cooking, it will be spoiled. These are all factors are there. But if you will come to sadhu and sit down, you just meditating on sadhu's speeches, that is more effective. So therefore, coming to sadhu or where sadhu is present physically, that is a little different from these online classes.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. I want to report something. Some devotees, our devotees, they have coronavirus sickness before. Now some of them already recovering, like Pramadan, Adok Saja Prabhu, Manishi, and his wife, like that. And also Mataji Chandra's father and mother. Mataji Chandra is before we came to Gadagiri, before with Mataji, with Rati Manjari, like that. So both their parents passed away because of Corona last 2 days ago. That is only the report.
Who passed away?
Chandra Devi.
I think Rati Manjari's friend.
Yeah, when we last visit to Gadagiri, we came with some Matajis.
Erna.
The other one.
Erna.
No, the other one, Guru Maharaj. The white hair and round face.
Achha.
Yeah,
What happened?
Their father and mother is passed away last 2 days ago on 26 because of Corona.
Oh.
Yeah, he asking also for praying for their parents. And on 3rd of September will be the cremation ceremony of that. Yeah, so
Okay.
I would like to ask
placed.
about the way to celebrating Janmashtami, because in Bali, we are still in very strict restriction is there. Yeah. So can we, because also in our ashram the police already came to not allowed to celebrating until midnight, like that. Can we celebrating earlier and offer the Abhisheka earlier, like that, Guru Maharaj?
Yeah, if you are not allowed to come to temple in night, but you are allowed to come the daytime, you just do observe everything daytime. No problem, because this is anyway Krishna is there.
Yes.
Just you devotee will pray to appear. So when all the devotees will do kirtan and pray to Krishna to appear, Krishna will appear.
Yeah.
Day and night only we are observing, because Krishna appeared in the midnight. But when there are some restrictions, you can do which way will be suitable for you, you do, no problem.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. So then I can inform to the devotees.
Yeah. Even you divide different places, you can just celebrate it. If many will gather, then government will not be happy. Then you just do somebody's house. Suppose 20 devotees in one house and another house, another 20 devotees. Like that you can see, you can do it.
Yes, thank you, Guru Maharaj, for your advice.
Haribol, Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Gurudev
That on
ki
Monday you will give class, Guru Maharaj? Janmashtami class on
Yeah.
Monday.
Online.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is online. We'll see. You can give also online, no problem. Because anyway, you can give in temple room, so there will be Odia and English, both will be there. You can speak.
Yeah, on Monday? Is that on Monday, Guru Maharaj? Janmashtami?
Monday Janmashtami, yes, but we will give class the same 10 to 10:15 morning. Will be okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Haribol.
Haribol, Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Hare
Haribol
Krishna.
Maharaj. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Jai Sri Chaitanya
Jai.
Chandra
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj ki jai.
Jai Guru Maharaj.
Jai.
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 Pancakula.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mantaji. Jadi Guru Maharaj sudah ngasih petunjuk karena situasi kita sangat sulit. Jadi bisa diatur untuk datang ke tempel mungkin giliran seperti itu, dan juga untuk abhiseka bisa dilakukan lebih awal. Gitu. Hare Krishna, siapa host? Silakan mungkin ditutup bacaan.
Haribol Bapak ditutup aja ya?
Iya. Atau kalau mesti ada yang mau diskusi atau mau bicara-bicara boleh. Kalau nggak ada ya sudah.
Udah keluar deh.
Iya.
Udah selesai ya?
Iya.
Oke. Hare Krishna, Prabhu Mataji. Thank you for today. So see you again next time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Haribol.
Ya, rupanya besok dan hari Senin Guru Maharaj mau kasih kelas lagi.
Oke, Bapak, nanti kalau kelas selanjutnya akan diinfokan lagi linknya ya, Bapak ya?
Iya, ya. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol.
Haribol, everyone. Anything now?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bapak Haribol.
Haribol, Mataji.
Terima kasih, Bapak.
Senang lihat semuanya sudah sehat ya. Bagus.
Ya, sengkarat, Pak.
Ya. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Mana Prabunya sehat?
Sengkarat.
Ya, ya.
Pamit ya, Pak.
Ya, ya. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Mataji Yamuna.
Di Australia itu hari Selasa Janmashtami.
Oh ya?
Iya.
Ya, ya.
Karena Prabun dia nagih merayakan 2 hari.
Ya, bagus lagi. Lebih. Ada 3 hari lagi, bagus lagi.
Gitu. Oh, kita harus ngikutin itu India gitu. Oke, dua hari aja gitu. Karena di sini semua hari Selasa. Oke. Mungkin dua hari mungkin dilakukan.
Ya, bagus. Nggak apa-apa.
Nggih, sukses semua beli nggih.
Ya,
Sami sehat, mau sehat nih Kak?
Ya, sehat. Tadi kan ada. Ya.
Oh,
Ya.
adik-adik sehat juga?
Ya, semua sehat.
Nggih, beli.
Ya,
Hari Krishna.
Haribol.
Hari Krishna Tunggal.
Haribol.
See you.
Apa kabar?
Baik. See you tomorrow ya.
Ya.
Nih,
Haribol Laksana.
Berpuja. Berjam 6.
Iya, ya.
Oh, sudah jam 6 di sana ya?
Nggih.
2 jam duluan ya?
Nggih. Berpuja. Kering beli nggih.
Haribol.
Ribol Bapak.
Haribol. Gimana kabarnya?
Baik.
Sehat ya.
Bapak sehat. Ya.
Mana Muki sehat?
Sehat, semakin akal, Pak.
Wajar. Anak kan pada nak itu nak nakal artinya dia sehat.
Iya.
Prabunya gimana?
Prabunya sehat.
Iya.
Prabu Harinamananda sehat.
Ya. Dari nama Nanda Prabuji. Please accept my humble obeisances.
Prabu.
Oke, Haribol. Can close ya.